the pampered Esther Kreindel was now rotting in the grave, or that her own, Simile's life had come to a dismal end. When Simile slept alone on her bench bed, Maya Zissel's children tormented her. So Reitze often took Simile into her own bed to sleep. This was not a good arrangement, because Maya Zissel often wanted to come to his wife. And then Simile, though she understood well enough what the adults were up to, had to pretend to sleep through it all. One night, when Simile was in bed with her mother, Maya Zissel returned from a wedding drunk. He lifted the sleeping girl from his wife's side, only to discover that Reitze had left a heap of wet wash on the bench bed. Because his desire was so strong, Maya Zissel set his stepdaughter down on top of the oven among the rags, and Simile dozed off. Sometime later, she awoke to hear Maya Zissel snoring. She pulled a flour sack over herself to keep warm. Then she heard a rustling sound, as if somebody's fingers were scratching at a board. Lifting her head, she was astonished to see a bright spot of light on the wall nearest her. The shutters were closed. The fire in the oven was long since extinct. No lamp was lit. Where could it come from? As Simile stared, the brightness began to shake and tremble, the rings of light to coagulate. Simile, bewildered, forgot to be afraid. A woman began to materialize, forehead first, then eyes, nose, chin, throat. The woman opened her mouth and began to speak words that sounded as if they came from the Yiddish Bible. "Simile, my daughter," the voice said, "be it known to you that I am Esther Kreindel, the spouse of Reb Zorach Lipover. It is not usual for the dead to break their slumber, but because my husband longs for me endlessly day and night, I am unable to remain in peace. Though the 30 days of mourning have passed, he does not cease his lamentations and cannot put me out of his mind. If I could throw off death, I would gladly rise and return to him. But my body is buried under 7 feet of ground. My eyes have already been consumed by the worms. Therefore I, the spirit of Esther Kreindel, have been permitted to find myself another body. Because your father, Reb Tanchum, was like a brother to my Zorach, I have chosen you, Simile. You are indeed no stranger to me, but almost a relative. Simile, I will enter your body soon, and you will become me. Have no fear, for nothing evil will befall you. In the morning, rise, cover your head, and announce to your family and to the townspeople what has happened. The wicked will contradict you and accuse you, but I will protect you. Heed my words, Simile, for you must do all that I bid you. Go to Zamosh, to my sorrowing husband, and be a wife to him. Lie in his lap, and serve him faithfully as I have done for 40 years. Zorach may doubt at first that I have returned to him, but I will give you signs with which to convince him. You must not tarry, because Zorach is consumed with longing, and soon, God forbid, it may be too late. God willing, when the time comes for you to pass away, both you and I will be Zorach's footstools in paradise. He will rest his right foot on me and his left on you. We will be like Rachel and Leah. My children will be yours. It will be as if they had issued from your womb." Esther Kreindel went on speaking, telling Simile those intimacies only a wife can know. Not until the rooster in the coop crowed and the midnight moon was visible through the chinks of the shutters did she stop. Then Simile felt something hard, like a pea, enter her nostrils and penetrate her skull. For a moment her head ached, but then the pain ceased, and she felt her hands and feet stretching, her belly, her breasts ripening. Her mind was maturing too, her thoughts becoming those of a wife, a mother, a grandmother who was used to commanding a large house with manservants, maids, cooks. It was all too wonderful.